Today's topic is just a quick little thing that I was thinking about this morning. Driving on my way to work, and I got a couple little notes here, but the meat of the thing that I wanted to do today is, with all the craziness that's happening today, and all the weirdness and all the weird social stuff, and what I mean by the LGBTQ community and every community under the sun has their own thing. And I've been very lucky. My parents I was never really taught hate. I was taught to mind my own business, and I feel like everybody should be able to just do what they want to do. If you want to dress up as a purple dog and eat food and water out of a dog bowl, whatever. That's whatever tickles your pickle, but it's really none of your business. That's I don't feel like that's how too many people think. There are certain groups of people that like the gossip. They like what's going on with so and so. They like it. I've never, if it doesn't affect me, good or bad, why should I care? Why should I care what that person do? Even though I will say that some of the stuff that kids are going through now and is being kind of pushed on definitely influences this whole transgender or trans fluid gender thing. And look, again, you should be able to do whatever you want. Whatever makes you happy, as long as you're not murdering people, you should be able to do what you want. However, if you're 13 years old and you want to have surgery of some kind, and this is my opinion, okay, there's going to be some people that don't agree, but this is my opinion. At such a young age, the child should not be allowed to make that kind of a decision. If you're 18 years old and that's what you want to do, that's cool. You do whatever you want to do. But children go through, we all go through stages of learning. About 10 years or so, you get like a new level of understanding that you just didn't have before. You go through phases, you're trying to, nobody knows what they like. No one knows, very rarely. There are some people and exceptions who, from a young age, they know exactly what they want to do and they do it. And I'm jealous of that. But most of us don't really know what we want to do or what kind of person. That's a heavy question to ask yourself, is what kind of person do you want to be? It takes experience and it takes life to start to go down that path. And then, you're like, well, I don't want to do that. Okay, well, that's great. You don't want to do this, so that at least kind of points you in a little bit more of a direction, and then maybe you have an experience that you really like. It's like, okay, this is where I want to go. This is a route that I want to do. But people should just be able to do what they want to do and mind your own fucking business. I try not to swear too much on this channel, but I mean that. Mind your own fucking business. It blows me away. It blows me away. There's just too much hate. There's too much hatred. And I'm not going to say that in today's world it's unusually more chaotic. Being a human being in any period of time has always been crazy. There has been periods of time where your village would get literally destroyed and everyone would be either raped, murdered, or taken as prisoners and burned your entire, that's happened countless times. It's always been crazy to be a human being. And we live in the most comfortable time. There's no doubt about that. We have the most information at our hands. We live in air-conditioned and heated housings. We have so much, but that doesn't mean that life still isn't difficult. Life is still very difficult. It's still hard. We're all just surviving. We're all surviving. If you don't have your head on straight, and you can't take care of yourself, man, yeah, life is going to be really, really rough for you. that's why it's very important to work on your character. And if you're lucky enough to have anyone in your life to expose you to this type of thinking, latch onto that and try to figure out what kind of person do you want to be. You know, character development is critical. To be a self-sufficient, self-disciplined, self-loving human being, I mean, it takes a strong mind. And most people probably aren't born that way. It takes life. It takes, you know, life will kick you in the ass a few times, maybe more than a few times, before you finally start to like, man, you know what? Okay, I'm kind of fucking myself up here. Like, what do I got to do to correct this? And with enough time, things will get better. It's not always going to be depression and I mean, a lot of these videos I do, I'm really speaking to myself because nobody listens to me, and that's okay. I mean, that's why I've got this. But you know, it could take you can have all the skill in the world, but the skill will not only bring you the success. Only skill will not bring you success 100% of the time. You need to put in effort. And you could be the smartest, most analytical person, book smart person, but if you're unable to understand how to apply that in real life practical situations, then you know, what is that skill or what is that intelligence going to do you? So you have to be able to put in effort. There's one thing I will say about myself is I'm not like a good practical thinker. I didn't try to learn how to like fix things until almost 30 years old. So I mean, I'm behind when it comes to that, but god damn it, like I try. I'll fuck it up 10 times, but you know what? I try to undo with the mistake that I just did, and you know, just try it, man. That's try to make up for it by trying and putting in effort. And it's like, you know what, I suck at this, but you know, some people who, you know, may say not nice things about, you know, your mistakes, but you know what, the good people who know and they pay attention, they'll say, you know what, at least he tries. At least he tries, because there's a lot of people that don't try or they don't give a fuck. Man, I'm swearing a lot in this one. Yeah, that was just a quick little video. It's just focus, character development, skill, talent, application. It's be who you want to be. Be who you're meant to be. Find out who you want to be, what kind of person you don't want to be, and son of a gun, just apply the self-discipline and pick a path and pick goals and just do it. I mean, half of the stuff is it's just showing up. You know, just do it. Whatever, I know I'm speaking in loose terms here and open-endedly, but I hope that this makes sense to some people, and I hope, you know, somebody is listening. And so I'm going to wrap it up there. So thank you for listening, and if you made it this long, congratulations. Thank you.